Okay, a quick review of extremely affordable fragrances because these are from Five Below. And at this time I only have 4 of them. Now I've already reviewed these two. This Kayali Vanilla 28 dupe I just reviewed. You know, it's like warm, spicy, ambery vanilla brown sugar. I think it's good in the summer in the evenings, although a lot of people say cool weather. I could see that. I think it's good for summer in the evenings, and I also think anybody could wear it. This Britney Spears dupe, duping Island Fantasy, that is so fresh and fun and bright and summery because it reminds me of the Bath and Body Watermelon Lemonade. And also, y'all, if you could just take a minute to like and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. YouTube puts ads on everybody's videos anyway, so if I have 1,000 subscribers, I can make some change off the videos, and I have a lot of videos. But what I want to focus on with these Five Below ones are these two right here, because in Five Below, they're marketing them towards women. However, they are duping fragrances that are unisex, marketed towards men and women. So the Glossier Chic, is that Chic or Chic? I think it's Chic, isn't it? It says Pour Femme, but we all... No, this is Glossier Chic. Glossy Chic. I did it again. Duping Glossier You. And we all know Glossier You is unisex. And this one says femme, obviously. And it also says, you know, pour femme for her. I love the colors on this box. I love this blue and that metallic. But actually, this is duping FENTY, F-E-N-T-Y. I'm sure y'all know, Rihanna. This is marketed for men and women. You look it up on Fragrantica. And this is a chypre floral, and it has a lot of rose, but I almost wouldn't even call this a rose fragrance, even though it is, because it's so fresh and it just has a really interesting twist on it. But it does not surprise me that it's unisex, because I've said in many of my videos that I really enjoy the note of rose on men. Now, this is not a matronly rose. It's not dusty. It's not even fruity, even though there's fruits. The top notes in this are fruits like blueberry and tangerine. But it's the kind of fruit that makes it lightly sweet in like a fresh, sweet way. And the fruit makes it like a fresh rose. Something about this when I first sprayed is almost like that. It's not soapy in any way, but it's like you get out of the shower all fresh and spray it. And this would smell good on men or women. And I want to get to the notes in a minute. And then after that, I want to talk about their version of Glossier You. Again, supposed to be a unisex fragrance, and it is. But in Five Below, they're saying Pour Femme. So as you could see here on Fragrantica, FENTY for men and women. And the main accords are rose, fruity, citrus, floral, patchouli, musky, fresh, spicy, sweet, warm, spicy, and aromatic. And I do think it's very aromatic and fresh. Notice on these boxes, they will put 3 of the key notes, and this has the Bulgarian rose, the blueberry, and tangerine. Now, I did not have the box for this Glossy Chic because it was the tester. I pulled the tester strip off once I got home, but there was no cap or box for this one. They sold it to me for $4 instead of $5 because it was pretty much full anyway. And the notes for FENTY, that blueberry, tangerine, Bulgarian rose, geranium, magnolia, which is just such a pretty flower, although it's not ultra prominent in this, patchouli and musk. So with those types of fruit, it's that slight fresh sweetness from that kind of fruit. So it's not heavy sweet. If you're the kind of person that likes the heavy sweets and gourmands, if you're a young person who loves those heavy sweets, you might consider this more mature, although to me it's not mature. It's very sexy. It's just fresh and sexy, and it's kind of sophisticated. It has like a little wow factor. I wish this lasts longer because it's really good. I'd love to hear from the guys if you've tried this, even if you've just popped into Five Below and sprayed it on your skin. What do you think? Again, I wish it lasted longer. You could pause and read some of the pros and the cons. And I just wanted to include this. I wanted a rich color that really represented all genders from across all walks of life. Brown is my favorite color. Brown is who I am. Brown is what I come from. if I'm going to make a fragrance that represents me, even the body language of the bottle needs to marry that. So, oh, I'm trying to read through my phone. So I wanted something brown, but also transparent. So if you could see the liquid and fragrance you're about to experience, shared Rihanna in the press release. I just wanted to include that. So yeah, super floral. Yeah, this is just, it's great. So the patchouli isn't heavy, but this is just so well blended. Even in the Five Below version, I would really like to have the real thing because people say it is pretty lasting. This is a really nice smell. It kind of reminds me of something in the past. It doesn't smell dated, but it almost reminds me of something I would have smelled. It almost has a hint of like late 80s, early 90s type vibe. Kind of like, I don't know, an era of, I don't know, I don't even want to go there, but because I don't want y'all to think it smells dated. It doesn't. It's fresh, fruity, light, fresh sweetness with that patchouli and musk. Like I said, it's like getting out of the shower, but then it develops a little and has a little more like flair to it, like a little sexy vibe to it. And I can definitely see how it's unisex. Now over to their version of Glossier You, Glossy Chic. This reminds me, is similar to the Bath & Body dupe of Glossier You, which, by the way, I should have bought that. I tried it in the store, and upon driving home, I realized that it was actually getting a little stronger, and it lasted longer than I thought it would. This does not last as long as the Bath & Body, but like I said, it does linger on fabric for a while. This reminds me of the Bath & Body version in the sense that when I first spray the Bath & Body version of Glossier You, I get, you know, it has more of like the earthier type. Yeah, when I first spray the Bath & Body one, I get more of like the musky in a good way because I'm not usually a fan of musk, but sort of that spiciness, earthiness. But then the Bath & Body one, I really pick up the florals, and I do love the iris and violet. However, what I like about wearing the actual Glossier You is that it smells, as much as I love the iris and violet notes, the real thing smells more unisex on me. Whereas the Bath & Body, my skin was really picking up the floral after a while. This one does that too, except for it doesn't even take a minute for it to pick up the floral. I really get those iris violet notes, which are really nice, but like right off the bat with their version. So that's how it's more similar to the Bath & Body one. This isn't bad. The Bath & Body one's a little bit better. This isn't far from that. And of course, the original is my favorite. The original just sits differently on my skin than the dupes. Let me see. Yeah, I keep trying to touch the screen because I just got this one and my other ones are touch screen and this one is not. So you see with Glossier You, you've got the iris, musky, powdery, violet, earthy, amber, soft, spicy, and floral for women and men. An ad keeps popping up on here. I don't know why. I hope I get a virus already. So this did have a red cap to it, by the way. Obviously a very well-liked fragrance. So the notes in the Glossier You, as listed on Fragrantica, are the iris, pink pepper, ambroxan, and ambrette. Now, like I was saying, the actual Glossier You, I love pepper, and I definitely, on my skin, I get the ambroxan and the pink pepper. Whereas with Bath & Body and with this, the floral pops. And this is even more floral to me smelling than the Bath & Body. But the Bath & Body is pretty impressive, actually, for theirs. But the original on my skin is much better. I really like picking up these two notes. So that's these two. I need to hurry up and go to bed. My medicine is kicking in and my face is kind of throbbing and my throat is sore from being under anesthesia. But so yeah, another thing about these bottles are generally cute. That's pretty, that's fun. And I definitely see where they're wanting to look like, especially if the red cap was on it, like the Glossier You. But this here, like this, you have to be careful. This stuff like literally can just like, it's not doing it now, but that almost, it doesn't even just flake. It could like wipe off and stick to your clothes or the floor or whatever. So be careful with that. But upon first spraying, yeah, this smells really good. And again, I would like to hear what guys say about trying this on, because Fenty is marketed for men and women. And I would like to hear what, especially you guys, just, even if you just spritz it on your skin at Five Below and pop in and give your comments, that'd be good to hear. So yeah, that's those two. That's my 4 or 5 Below right now. And please like and subscribe. Enjoy your summer, and I'll see you soon.